Hi, guys. So today we are reading a poem called Identity by Julio Noboa. I chose this for a reason, and it is one of the last pieces that we are doing together. And so it's one of the last messages I'm leaving you with, which leads us to why we chose why we're doing this. When we read from Blossoms, it was about enjoying the simplicity of life. There is beauty and there is meaning in experiencing a moment. Not everything has to be fireworks and life changing events. Sometimes there is importance and meaning in just living a day. Um, so that brings us to this poem called Identity. And so it has a different message, but one that is just as important that I want you to leave my classroom with and go out into the world with. And so this is Identity, the English version. There's two versions here. Let them be as flowers, always watered, fed, guarded, admired, but harnessed to a pot of dirt. I'd rather be a tall, ugly weed clinging on cliffs like an eagle wind wavering above high, jagged rocks. To have broken through the surface of stone, to live, to feel exposed to the madness of the vast eternal sky, to be swayed by the breezes of an ancient sea, carrying my soul, my seed, beyond the mountains of time or into the abyss of the bizarre. I'd rather be unseen, and if then shunned by everyone, than to be a pleasant smelling flower, growing in clusters in the fertile valley, where they're praised, handled, and plucked by greedy human hands. I'd rather smell of musty green stench than of sweet, fragrant lilac. If I could stand alone, strong and free, I'd rather be a tall, ugly weed. Love this poem. To get the message, it's that final stanza. It all builds up, circles the idea, but it hits home there in the last stanza. I would rather smell of musty green stench than of sweet, fragrant lilac. If I can stand alone, strong and free, I'd rather be a tall, ugly weed. Why? Why does the speaker at the end say, I want to be a weed? What is he really saying about delicate flowers and tall, ugly weeds? Ask yourself that question. And that question, the answer to that question is why I chose this and why you are my weeds. Ask yourself, do you want to be a flower or a weed?